Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. There are some breaking news coming out right now. I was a bit late for that particular reason actually. There is an update from Fabrizio Romano himself regarding Andre Onana. We will get into that. We have some updates regarding Mason Greenwood as well, as you guys have already, seen in my community post. So yeah, and yeah, there are some news coming out, regarding the selling of the players as well. So we will get into that right away. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, man? So Rohit is saying hi everyone. Hi Rohit. Hi man. Thank you for joining. Speedy recovery, Edwin. Yes, man. Yeah. Obviously, man. Absolutely. So anyway, there is a breaking news coming out regarding Andre Onana. I have just acquired it, because maybe I guess 15-20 minutes ago, I guess it was, Fabrizio Romano have posted a tweet regarding Andre Onana, and he said that Man United are now really close to signing Andre Onana. Positive round of talks, final bid to arrive soon, then done deal. Told deal will be sealed by the end of the next week. Personal terms agreed. Man United want Onana for USA season tour. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, this was much needed, man. After all the drama that's been going on, this news coming out is a breath of fresh air, I guess. I really think so. So, Rohit is saying, but I love Sheikh Jassim. Yeah, man. We all love Sheikh Jassim. Who does not love Sheikh Jassim? Though there are some news coming out, the fans who actually goes to Old Trafford to see matches, there is a tweet came out regarding that Sir Jim and Sheikh Jassim bid, and I really don't know that how thick could someone's head be to understand what is good for Manchester United. I will really never get that those who supports Sir Jim's bid. I have no personal agenda against Sir Jim. I really do not. Why would I, right? The only thing I have problem with Sir Jim is regarding his bid. He didn't want to buy Manchester United fully, and he will keep the Glazers. So I will never understand why some of the fans are supporting, the Sir Jim bid. I will never understand, man. Seriously. So Rito Brother is saying, this is good news for the United family. Yeah, man. See you in red, dude. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. As I was just saying, right, the Andre Onana deal. I mean, that was much needed, and I have told you guys, right? How many times I have told you that, yeah, the chances are really high that we will get Onana before we sign Haaland, and we will only move on to Haaland until we secure the Onana deal. And to be honest, I think it's pretty much done. We were hearing some news coming in this afternoon that it's maybe hours. But I guess that was a bit, exaggerated. Obviously, it was a bit exaggerated because it's not a done deal yet. But talks have really advanced. The talks are really ongoing with our club, to Inter Milan. So yeah, and what Manchester United have said that they want Andre Onana in their USA tour matches. So I guess that is at least a bit of hope. At least Erik ten Hag will get some players in the core matches, which I have been, saying for so long, and that is good. That is really good news, guys. Anyway, Rito Brother is saying, I trust Erik and the process. We are just landing our key targets very well, and now just get us a magnificent striker. Yeah, man. Seriously, we are good to go for next season, mates. I really think so, man. Believe me. See, the thing is that, if you ask my opinion, I would have played David De Gea this season as well. But I get that Erik ten Hag wants a goalkeeper who have that ability to play from the back, and that is really very important in this modern style of football. I absolutely get that, which we all know. As good as a shot stopper De Gea was, he wasn't very good, with the ball. He wasn't that good. So yeah, obviously Onana was much needed if we wanted to play what Erik ten Hag wants us to play. So that was a really, important part of our gameplay. I guess that will be a very important part of our gameplay in the coming season, guys. Because see, as we have seen Arsenal play, as we have seen Manchester City, the way they play. We needed a goalkeeper who have the ability to come out of the box and start the gameplay really fast. So yeah, that was much needed, I guess. But anyway, I will talk about Mason Greenwood a little bit, not for very long. So don't worry, guys. There are some news coming out that Mason Greenwood may land to Atalanta. Regarding that Rasmus Højlund deal we are making with Atalanta. So there are also been talks going on regarding Mason Greenwood as well. As I said in my afternoon session, that Roma have, showed their interest in Mason Greenwood. So have Atalanta, as it seems right now. And there is a tweet came out, not from a very, popular person, an Atalanta tweet it was, an Italian tweet it was, but the account was authenticated, so yeah, I guess it would mean something. An account on Twitter said that, which is basically that Mason Greenwood has agreed to join Atalanta and rejecting the offer to go to Juventus, and this will be announced on Tuesday. This tweet is particularly, very detailed. If the guy who have tweeted this is lying, I must say he's a really good liar, because the detail in this tweet is really, I don't know, mind-blowing, I guess. And see, the thing is that we have talking about that Mason Greenwood situation. I have said many times that we need to, in my opinion, loaning him out for at least a single season, it would do us a lot of good. Believe me on that, guys. Believe me, because the thing is that, see, he is not in the Carrington. He was not in Carrington today as well. Today was like kind of the official day to start our training, and Mason Greenwood wasn't there. And as I have said, like, 10-12 days ago, I guess, that Mason Greenwood have, put up his bungalow on rent. So why would a guy put up his bungalow on rent when he will stay there? So the only reason he would put up his bungalow on rent is the reason that he may go out. He may not stay in England for a year or so, maybe long. I don't know. I hope not. I guess it will be a year-long deal, and it will be a bit tricky to make that deal with Atalanta if they are interested, and if Mason Greenwood is also interested in them, because as we all know, we are buying Rasmus Højlund from him. And believe me, guys, loaning Mason Greenwood won't be the end of the world, man. It won't be the end of the world. You know why? Because he have the contract until 2025 with us, with an option of year extending. So yeah, there is a safe zone. Even if we send him in the loan this year, it's not like that we are losing him. We can, I think Italian league would be a really good league for him, as he doesn't want to go to Spanish Liga or Bundesliga. So in my opinion, Italian league is a bit more technical than those other leagues. So yeah, Mason Greenwood joining them would be a good idea for himself as well. So anyway, Rahul is saying good keeper, but the club have treated De Gea horrendously. Yeah, man, I am not denying that at all. Believe me, it's not like that buying Onana would make me forget that how we have treated David De Gea. It will never, let me forget that. All the best to David. Yeah, man, all the best to David. Brilliant idea. Get him playing football again, away from the English media, and regain more confidence out there. Bring him back to the team later. Exactly, man. That is the exact thing I was, saying for the past 2 weeks, I guess. Because believe me or not, he will get bantered if we, chuck the United shirt on him this year. He will get bantered, no matter the crowd, no matter where we are playing. And believe me or not, pretty sure there are some team players, there are some players who doesn't want to play with Mason Greenwood as of now. It can change, it may change. I have always said that the time heals things. So yeah, we will see about that as well. And obviously, the most important part is he haven't played professional football for the past 18 months. So we need to check him out, that how good he is right now. That is the most important part. And if we are doing that checking stuff using some other club, kudos to Manchester United. Because I don't want to try test in my own club. So yeah, sending him out on a loan for a year, it's a really good option for him as well, I guess. Hi bro, hi Shivan, hi man. Shivan is saying good deal if it helps with Højlund deal. Yeah man, are quite relentless to get Haaland as soon as possible. I am pretty sure once the Onana deal is done, we will move on to Haaland as soon as possible. Believe me on that one, guy. Believe me on that, guys. As I have said so many times that our negotiators can't, handle with two deals at a time. So they move on one to another to another. So yeah, as soon as possible, the sooner we complete the Onana deal, we can go out and have some fruitful conversation with Atalanta as well regarding the Haaland deal. So yeah, man. He also said that then bring him back following season, let's all the drama blow over. Yeah, obviously, man. That is the key part. That is why would you face the drama when you can easily avoid it? So and it would be good for his mental health as well. If he is actually thinking of coming back to the football world and play the way he did, he needs some time without bantering. So I guess loaning him out is the best option. Yeah, Sondipon is saying the same thing as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, we have all kind of agreed on that. I guess that loaning Greenwood out won't be the end of the world. Believe me, guys. Believe me on that. I have, there are some rumors going on that Erik ten Hag may let go of Amad Diallo. I would be very disappointed if he really does that. I am kind of looking forward to see Amad Diallo in this season as well. He is a talented player. He has a really good potential. We have all seen the, its and bits of clips of him playing in Sunderland last season. He had a very successful season over there. And I will always say that, he may have scored 15-20 goals. I don't know the exact figure, but it was around that number. I guess it may be 15 or 20 in some area as well. So yeah, but scoring goal in Championship and Premier League is not the same thing. I know that, but it still excites me to have Amad Diallo in our team because let's not kid ourselves, he is a good potential. So yeah, if Erik ten Hag is thinking of letting him go, I would be a bit disappointed. I must say that. Rohit is saying that get that into the Haaland deal to ease them about the price. They will have another striker, so they don't have to buy one this season. Exactly, man. We will give them a leeway as well to not spend so much as they won't be spending so much if they loan out Greenwood. So obviously they will be saving some money, and we all know that Atalanta is not only Atalanta in Serie A, Atalanta, Inter Milan, and Juventus are facing some serious financial hiccups. So yeah, if they want to handle that professionally in a very good manner, they need to do deal very sensibly, and we need to take advantage of that. We need to. Greenwood is a decent player. We know that we haven't seen him play for a really long time, but he can get up to that quality what he was. He have that ability, so there is a huge probability he will play the way he did. Maybe it will take some time, a month or two, but I guess he will get there eventually. So yeah, man. Jashan is saying that best way to keep him fit, let's hope that loan is until January. Much than that is devastating news. No, man, I guess it would be a full season loan. I really guess that it would be a full season because otherwise Atalanta won't agree on that. I really don't think that we would loan him out for 6 months and then we will bring him back. I really don't think that is going to happen, believe me or not. And if we can reduce the price of Haaland by giving Greenwood on loan for a year also, I am in with that, I guess. I am in with that, believe me. But I have said, as I have said in my afternoon session today, that if, mark my words, if we get Haaland as our striker and only Haaland as our striker, and we do not go and sign anyone else in that particular position, believe me or not, there will be a time in this coming season where Rashford will be forced to play that such striker role. And that would be, a loss, a massive loss for us. But I know he have that ability to score some goals from that number 9 position, but I really prefer him in the left flank. As I have said so many times, the link up between Luke Shaw and Rashford is awesome, and we need that next season. I know Garnacho can play the left flank role as well. I know that, and I really want him to see, I want to see Garnacho more than we have seen in the past season. But I really don't think that playing Rashford in the number 9 role is a very good idea. I really don't think so. I really want him to play in his natural position. Ogni saying, hi brother, hi man. A long time, I guess. It's been, I guess, 1-2 days. We haven't seen Ogni. He's pretty busy, I guess. Anyway, man, thank you so much for joining. Good, loaning up to Atalanta instead of selling. Yeah, man, use him in the negotiations for Hojlund deal. Yeah, that is exactly, I guess, Manchester United are doing. And believe me or not, it seems that way in this particular summer transfer market, Manchester is acting a bit professionally. I must say that the way they have handled the summer situations in the past couple of years, if you compare them to this year, it's going actually quite smoothly. I know that we haven't been able to sell some players, so I have some news regarding that as well. But yeah, the way we are moving from one player to another, it's smoother than we have done in our past seasons. And I guess Erik ten Hag have a huge role he is playing on that. I really think that Erik ten Hag is the main reason the way we are behaving in this summer transfer market, man. So yeah. Rohit is saying that I feel like this is the last time we will be seeing him at our club. I'm afraid he may be tempted with money to force his way out of the club. If that happens, I will never forgive Erik ten Hag especially. See, we can't predict things, man, but I hope that that isn't the case. But yeah, I really don't think that he will sell. I guess you are talking about Ahmad, right? I guess you are talking about Ahmad. Please let me know that. So, are you talking about Ahmad or are you talking about Greenwood, Rohit? Yeah, Justin, it's a perfect win-win situation, man. Yeah, it's good for Atalanta as well, as they don't have to go out and buy a striker immediately. And it's good for us as well, that we will be able to see that how Greenwood reacts in the pitch. And that's a very important part. We did not want it to do that, try this, scenario in our club. So doing that in Atalanta or any other club would do a, much good than he's played than if he was doing that in Manchester United. So I guess it's a win-win situation for all of us. So yeah, man. Shivan is saying that get them into the Hojlund deal to ease them about the price. Yeah, man. I have said that, right? We were only saying that will, ease out the Hojlund deal. As Erik ten Hag is, very adamant to sign Hojlund. It's no surprise to us now that we are going after Hojlund after, we complete the Onana deal. So I guess loaning Greenwood out is the very best option, to be very honest, man. So anyway, Simon Stone put couple of reports out, so I will read it out to you. Ten Hag believes that Andre Onana is up to the level it demands and will easily adapt to life in the Premier League. Although Man United's budget is limited by financial fair play restrictions and ownership situation, Ten Hag feels a good keeper and a centre forward are retainable, particularly as departures should cover some of the cost. I am still so amazed that our club is still sticking to that financial fair play drama. I mean, how many examples do you need that financial fair play is a fucking myth? I know that it exists. I know that there is a rule about that thing. But why isn't Chelsea caring about that? Why isn't Manchester City caring about that? Why isn't Arsenal caring about that? Why we are the only club who cares about financial fair play so much? Even after spending around a month in transfer market, we are still talking about financial fair play, and it's not. What should I say? It's not acceptable, man. It's not at all. It all comes to the ownership. If we are not able to sell some players right now, it's only because of the Glazers. It's only because of the Glazers and the debt they have created over the past 20 years. And that is also the reason I am opposing the Sir Jim bid. Because if Sir Jim Ratcliffe gets a hold of our club, those debts will still be there and we will have to carry some useless players because we can't sell them because they are put as an asset against those debts, players like Harry Maguire. So anyway, and believe me, if we can sell players like Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Dean Henderson, Van de Beek, Fred, Martial, believe me, if we are able to sell those 6 players, we can easily accumulate a sum of 100 million at the very least. At the very least. I really don't know why aren't we doing that, other than the reason I just explained to you, because of that date. So yeah, it's all come down to that ownership, man. Whether it's selling, whether it's buying a new player, it doesn't matter. It all comes down to those Glazers, man. Rohit is saying, I think he is Onana is second best signing last 10 years after Bruno. I guess, I hope that he will, prove to be a really good signing, a really vital signing for us in the coming year. But I will say that I have liked Lisandro Martinez as well, man. I liked Casemiro as well, man. I liked when Varane came. I know that Bruno was a fantastic signing. He is a really good signing. It was one of the best things that Ole did, I guess. But yeah, I guess, giving credit to players like Martinez, Varane, or maybe Casemiro, it's also worth it, I guess. I hope you will agree with me. It's okay if you don't. Rahul Pal is saying that, Rahul is saying that now let's offload Fred Henderson, Dhoni, Maguire, De Gea, Martial, and get Zian Suzuki, Rasmus Hojlund, Sofian Amrabat, and a young centre back. Yeah, man, we are looking, we are connected with that Monaco centre back. I really don't know his name. It's my fault. Sorry for that. If you guys can check it out and let me know, I will definitely talk about that as well. But I kind of forgot his name. But yeah, we are looking for a centre back, though it's not our priority. Our first priority right now stands with, the goalkeeping situation and the striker situation. I guess maybe we will be able to see at least 2 signings this month, in the month of July, that Andre Onana and, Rasmus Hojlund. And I have said that, right, guys? Before even we stepped into July, that yeah, in the first 2 weeks of July, I have noticed that Manchester United does make deals on that period of time, on this period of time, and that is already started happening. We are going to get Onana in the coming week, and I really hope that after maybe a week or so, we will able to land Rasmus Hojlund as well. So yeah, guys, fingers crossed, and let's hope for that. And yeah, Rohit, I want to get back to you with one thing. You asked me in the afternoon, I wasn't able to answer you properly regarding that situation with Gary O'Driscoll. Yeah, he have left. He was Arsenal's official doctor, and he left Arsenal and he came to Manchester United with a similar job. And yeah, I guess he will be our head of medical department in our club. I guess he will be that. So yeah, you were right. I wasn't aware of that situation very much at that time, so I didn't answer you. So I was just getting back to you, man. Rahul is saying, I am a Casemiro fan. Yeah, man. Yeah, I am a Casemiro fan. Believe me, I am. I really am a Casemiro fan, man. Even even before he was, playing for Manchester United, when he used to play in Real Madrid, I was still a fan of him. I really liked him. I think I really liked him. You guys will understand that, I guess. Yes, man. We need to offload Dean Henderson and some players to create space for Sofian Amrabat so that we have a good spot. Obviously, man. See, and you know what? I really don't understand why we haven't sold Dean Henderson yet. I will never understand that. Why? What is it we in Carrington training with our team? When he wants to go, Nottingham wants him. We want the money by selling him. I really don't understand what is stalling the process other than Onana's signing. I told you that Manchester United would not prefer to go in tour matches with players like Dean Henderson and Tom Heaton. So yeah, I guess that is the only thing that's been holding up from going out and selling Henderson. But I guess after that Onana deal is done, we may see that Dean Henderson go. I hope that will happen soon after we sign Onana. And also, yeah, if we are going for players like Zian Suzuki, I told his name right? Let me see that. Yes, I have said that. Henderson. Yeah, man. So, see, the thing is that if we are going for players like that Suzuki guy, he is, I would say it is, if we are able to sign him and he proves to be a big, a really good player in the future. As we all know, Andre Onana is already 27 years of age, and the way we treated De Gea, he was only 32 years old. So I guess we can, we will be seeing Andre Onana for coming 4, 5, maybe 6 years. But after that, we need a goalkeeper, right? So I guess Suzuki will be the understudy for Onana. And I really think that it's a really brilliant move from Manchester United. If we have scouted well and found a gem in Japan, I am all in for that, man. I am all in for that, because the guy is like 20 years of age. He's only 20 years of age. So after 5, 6 years, when we may, get rid of Onana, he will be ready to face, to be the first team goalkeeper. I really hope that is the case, and that is the reason why we are going for that player. So yeah, man. Rohit is saying, I remember that's enough for him. Yeah, man. No problem. Not at all. Why wouldn't I remember, right, man? You have asked for something and I wasn't able to answer you. So yeah, it was in my mind. Gurpreet is saying, hi bro. Hi man. Hi. Thank you for joining. Can't wait to see Onana fight and Maguire. This guy go feet slap. I'm inside pitch. I really don't think that we will see Onana and Maguire together. I hope so. I think so, and I do hope so that we will see, Harry Maguire. We should sell Harry Maguire this season. I know he is humongous. Wage is a very, very problematic thing to sell him, as we have seen that West Ham is interested in him, but we are not able to sell him because of his stupid wages. It's 200k a week, and in no way West Ham would be paying for that. And there comes my point, that everything comes to the Glazers. If the club was owned by Sheikh Jassim now, he would have let him go. He would have paid him off. Even we had to pay him, 7, 8 million or 10 million, we would have done that. And just let go of him. But we couldn't do that right now because our owners are the Glazers, man. And that is why we are stuck with players like Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Fred, and all Dean Henderson and all those guys. Siddharth is saying, hi, how are you? I'm fine. I am fine, man. I'm absolutely fine. How are you guys? How are you, Siddharth? Tell me. Hey, I'm Edward. Okay, man. I guess you are new to this community, Edward. Please let us know, where are you from? Siddharth is saying that hope Onana became one of the great Manchester United players. Yes, man. And not only Onana, believe me, I know, I really understand the feeling that you guys may have some, reservations regarding Mason Mount getting the number 7 jersey. But I do know that deep inside in your heart, you still want best for him, right, guys? So it doesn't matter who we sign, we will always be hoping the best for them. Whether it's Mason Mount, whether it's Onana, whether it's Hoyland, or any other player comes to our club, he instantly becomes a Red Devil. And once a Red, always a Red. So we will be supporting no matter who the player is coming. And obviously, yeah, we will support Onana. And I really, really hope that, same as Mason Mount, that he achieves the highest level of honors from our club, man. So yeah, obviously. Siddharth saying him member book, welcome him. Yeah, man, I've said that word. That welcome, man. Welcome to our community. Please let us know where are you from. And if you have any question, please do not, shy away to let us know that. We are a community. If you have any opinion, you can share that as well. So yeah, man. Mohit. Hi, Mohit. Mohit is saying that, hello, bro. Hoyland is very raw talent. He scores goal. But at the same time, he misses also. We need one more no-nonsense striker and Licha, Varane backup, one defender signing. Yeah, man. That is the thing. If you guys check my videos, our community is not that very old. It's a very young community right now. So if you guys have the time to check out my older videos, the videos I have posted, for the past few weeks, before I started, doing these live sessions, so you can go over there and check it out. That I have said that, yeah, Hoyland is a very raw talent. He is not a finished article, man. He has some rough edges that needs smoothing out. He needs nurturing. He needs proper guidance. We can't just, pick him up from Atalanta and put him in Manchester United jersey and expect him to play as brilliantly as players like maybe Harry Kane or maybe Haaland. It will not happen. If it happens, it would be I don't know, it will be a miracle, I guess. But I really don't think that he would be able to, score. We can't expect him to score 20 plus goals or something like that in the first season. I really don't know that is going. I really don't think that it is going to happen. So yeah, we needed two strikers. We needed, as I said, if I was the manager of Manchester United, the 5 signings I would have done this year is 2 strikers, 2 midfielders, and 1 centre back. And then only if we had some money left, I would have gotten for a goalkeeper maybe. So yeah, we need 2 strikers. Otherwise, if we only go for Haaland, it doesn't matter if Haaland is getting injured or not. Believe me guys, mark my words, Rashford will be forced to play the number 9 role, which I really don't prefer. If you ask my opinion, I absolutely don't prefer that way. Rahul is saying, another new member, bro. Yes, I hope so, man. Rahul is saying one of the best football sign of all the time in history of football game. Definitely, probably in infant, absolutely. Exactly deserved it after original good fantastic captain Maguire. funny one, Rahul. Okay, so Edward is from Zambia. Man, believe me, no matter where are you from, we have some common links that are connecting us, no matter from which part of the world we are. One thing that connects us all is the love of, the love for Manchester United. Definitely it is the main and primary thing that connects us. But also there are some things like hatred towards, Harry Maguire, towards the Glazers. I have said yesterday that Harry Maguire, he is the brother of the Glazers, I guess. Because they have some similarities in them. They both, like to suck Manchester United dry. So I guess you can say that Maguire is, Glazer's brother. I really hope that he leaves this season, that we are able to, sell him. Shubhajit is saying hi, brother. Hi man. Thank you so much. Thank you all the guys for joining today in this session. We missed you. I missed you guys in the afternoon session, but I guess you guys have work and office and stuff. I get that. So thank you so much for joining now, man. We have a lot of things to talk about. So yeah, and believe me, there is the reports that came out from Sky Sports. Actually, the Zion news. I covered that in my previous session, in the afternoon session, but there weren't much details regarding Suzuki, so I kind of hold it on air. But this came out from Sky Sports that United are also looking to recruit a number 2 goalkeeper and are exploring a deal for Zion Suzuki of Japanese side Urawa Red Diamonds. The 20-year-old has already won a senior cap for Japan. With United pursuing 2 goalkeepers, it now seems increasingly unlikely David De Gea will be signing a new contract. I have told you guys in the afternoon session, right, that if we are letting go of David De Gea, if we are letting go of Dean Henderson, and I don't know if you guys know, but Tom Heaton wants to leave as well. So if we are getting rid of all our goalkeepers, we need to sign at least 2 of them. We can't go out and play with only 1 goalkeeper and there is no goalkeeper in the reserve bench. It can't happen. So yeah, we will be going for players such as Zion Suzuki. I really hope that he, proves to be a good signing in the future. I really hope so, because he's only 20 years of old, and the document I just read, it said that he already managed to achieve a cap from Japan, a senior team cap. So I guess that's very impressive for such a young player. That is, and we all know Japan is a good football team. They're a decent football team. So playing in that team, to get selected for that team in such a young age, it does mean something. So yeah, I will give all the credits for that signing. If we really go out and sign this guy, I will give all the credit to our the guys who are involved in the scouting situation. They have done a really good job, I would say that. Shubham is saying Onana is a good goalkeeper, very confident with the ball on his feet. His ball distribution is great too. Yeah, man, that is exactly what Erik ten Hag is looking for. I have said that. Believe me, those who are new in this community or new in our live sessions, I have said this earlier. That believe me or not, David De Gea was in the plan of Erik ten Hag. He was in the plan of Erik ten Hag until when the moment Erik ten Hag realized that he won't be able to sign Harry Kane, he won't be able to sign players like Declan Rice or Caicedo, he won't be able to sign players like Kim Min-jae. When he lost all those signings, his strategy changed. Because if he would have gotten those players, believe me or not, he would have kept De Gea. Because he wouldn't have wanted that kind of play style. He wouldn't have wanted from his goalkeeper to be a goalkeeper who would come out of the box. Because that wasn't the way we would have played. But as we are going for much younger team, as we are going for players like Rasmus Højlund, we are going for Amrabat or players like that, we may go for the counter-attacking style. So to do that, we already have three really fast runner in our forward position. Rashford is a fast runner, Anthony is a fast runner, and if we are able to get Højlund, he will be a fast runner as well, as he's very young. I guess he is a very fast runner. So yeah, so you need a goalkeeper who have that ability to to cross the ball longer, to pass the ball longer, which we all know David De Gea wasn't really very good at. Shubham is saying, "Bhai, AK, congratulations, bro. AK. Thank you, man. Thank you." Rohit is asking, where is Ashley? I am thinking that as well. Where is he, man? Congratulations, bro. Rohit is saying, thank you so much, man. Mohit is saying, brother, saw channel for first time and joined community. You are amazing. Keep going, man. Absolute positive vibes. Go, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. See, the thing is that what I've always said, it is as much your community as it is mine. Yeah, I have created it, but it would have been nothing. It would just be me with the camera if you guys weren't there. So obviously it's a community, it's a wholesome community, and I really want to make a place that any Manchester United fan can come and pour their heart out and say their opinions out loud without getting judged. That is my agenda on this particular community, man, and that's all. That's all we are all about, man. So yeah, thank you for joining us, man. Thank you so much. Okay, Rohit is saying that Mohit Bhai is our Red Devil brother and welcome to our community, man. Yeah, welcome. Rajdeep is saying that he is a bit late. No, not to worry, man. Not to worry. We are just covering the subject, regarding Mason Greenwood situation. All the breaking news that we are getting from every other sources. Suddenly Manchester United, just got woke, and right now we are going for Onana and for Højlund. I really don't know what will happen after that. We may go into hibernation mode as well, as we have seen with our negotiators. They can go into hibernation mode anytime. So fingers crossed that, yeah, I really do hope that they doesn't do that in this particular transfer market. And I guess if they doesn't do that, I really hope that, yeah, Erik ten Hag has a big role to play on that situation as well, man. Mohit is saying, need your profile pic as our own Rohit. Yeah, man. Thank you, Rajdeep. Thank you, Rajdeep. I really hope you are. I know that after a full session of office, you guys are tired. But thank you so much for joining us in our community, in our live session. Thank you so very much. Anurag is saying hi Anurag, hi man. Yeah, man. I always get the updates from you guys that it's 88 or 84. The 84 update I got from you guys, the 87 update I got from you guys, and the 88 as well. I hope that we will reach the 100 barrier soon, and I will get that update from you guys as well. I really hope that. Anurag is saying it will be a good signing, but is he coming in like a long-term replacement for De Gea, or Man United just want to sign? No, I guess he is coming for a long-term replacement for De Gea, man. I guess that. Believe me, because as Mohit just said, I guess Mohit just said that yeah, we need someone who can play out from the back, who a goalkeeper who is able to play out from the back, who is good with the ball, and who has that ability to cross the ball long. Which we all know De Gea was a world-class shot stopper, but he wasn't really good at, with the ball. I guess he wasn't really that good. Even I know everybody knows in this community that I am a De Gea fanboy, but I will at least admit that, yeah, he wasn't that good if you want to play out from the back. We have all seen the pass he had given to Harry Maguire on that Sevilla match, Sevilla away game. I was so frustrated on, I wasn't frustrated on Maguire. I wasn't, because he is like that. He always makes mistakes. If he doesn't make mistakes, that surprises me. So I was angry on De Gea that there were 9 other players you could have passed that ball, or you could have just anything with that ball. Why would you give that ball to Harry Maguire, man? Why would you do that? I was so angry on De Gea, particularly on that match, that why would you give the pass to Harry Maguire? Why would you do that? And that cost us. That costed us, that guy. Ashley, welcome, man. We were just thinking about you, man. That where were you? Just Rohit, I guess, just asked that where is Ashley? Ashley is here, guys. Welcome, Ashley. Onana is almost a done deal. Romano reporting that Man United will send their final bid tonight, and transfer is expected to be completed by end of the next week for Onana to be available for the US tour. Yes, man, I just covered it, in the first part of this session actually. I actually, was a bit late, a couple of minutes late to this session actually for that particular news. I was reading that. So yeah, it took me a few minutes more to, be online. So I have covered that situation, Ashley. You can check that out, in the front part of the video. Prithviraj, and Ashley came at last. Prithviraj is welcoming Mohit in our community. Thank you, man. Yeah, Prithviraj, I hope we get to that 100 barriers soon, man. 100, we should be getting that 100 barriers soon. Yeah, I guess we will reach 100 subscribers before Manchester United gets sold. There is a huge probability of happening there. I am sensing that as well. That before Manchester United gets sold, we will reach our 100 subscriber barrier, man. I really hope so. No, man, no. So Prithviraj is saying that we will be, reaching that 1K barrier as well. Still, the Manchester United sale will be ongoing. As you guys have made joke that, in the year 2059, Sheikh Jazim's sons have put the 300 bid to the Glazers, and they are still thinking who to sell the club. So yeah, I guess that could happen, man. I really hope it doesn't the case. It isn't the case. Prashanjit, hi, Prashanjit, hi, man. Thank you for joining us, man. So anyway, these are all the news that's been coming on. Please, guys, let me know anything you want to ask or you want to talk about. I will be, happy to talk about that as well. Yeah, man. Obviously, Ashley. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's saying that let us all keep Edwin in our prayers. He is playing the most important match of his life right now. Come on, Edwin. We need you as our. Yeah, man. Your story with us is not done yet. Obviously, man. I really hope that it does gets well soon and all that stuff. But yeah, I was pretty much depressed by hearing the news. I really hope that he wins the fight this time. I really hope so. Sorry. Seeing the way I know Onana, they will even put up a statue for De Gea. What a plan of a goalkeeper. Yeah, man. Yeah. I hope that they would do it, but I really don't think that they will. Believe me or not, man, I don't think that David De Gea will be getting a statue from us. It's been 6-7 days. I guess it's been 7 days right now that he had his contract, terminated. Not one source from Manchester United, whether it's Manchester United app, whether it's their Twitter account or Facebook account or from Instagram, they're posting a shitload of posts, or even in their YouTube page. They haven't mentioned a single word regarding De Gea, man. Not a single word regarding De Gea after the player who gave us 12 years of his life. I really hope that Manchester United does acknowledge him at some point. As we all know, the talks are still ongoing with David De Gea. We may, opt for David De Gea as our second team goalkeeper. And that would be, really fantastic to be, to be getting David De Gea as our second team goalkeeper, but yeah, it would cost us a shitload of money, man. So in the financial way, it won't make any sense. But yeah, obviously we can retain De Gea as our second team goalkeeper. If he's happy to be our second team goalkeeper, always, man, he is always welcome in the club, right, guys? Thank you, Ashley, for explaining me that. I want to, admit something to you guys. I am really bad at one thing. The one thing I'm really very bad at is, reading out short forms. I just skipped the last short form he used. Ashley used something like, I'm not getting that comment right now, but yeah, thank you for explaining that to me, Mike. Thank you so much. He's saying that Maguire will be our center back behind goalkeeper with Onana's signing. He will play. I know, man. No, I really hope so. Hope not that. I really don't want Maguire to play in this coming season, and I really don't think, even if he is in the club, even if he stays in the club, I really don't think that he will be playing for us that much. As we have seen in the past season, the only time he got a chance when Martinez and Varane both were injured, or maybe some small matches, in the FA Cup or League Cup, some third round, fourth round matches. But other than that, I really don't think that he will be appearing for us, in any substantial matches, as far as I am concerned. Yeah, if we are not able to sell him, we have to pay him his wages, and we all know how Manchester United can get when it comes to, financial fair play. But yeah, keeping that things in mind, I guess even if we are not able to get rid of Harry Maguire, he won't be playing as much as we are thinking he may. Ashley at Troy, I mate. So yeah, so believe me, man, I guess that sealing the Onana deal is particularly very important right now. We know that Fabrizio Romano has said that Manchester United wants him in the US tours. As I have said, that the least we can do for Eric Ten Hag after the season he just gave us, we should support him the very best we can. Our club should do that. Our club really should do that, because as we have seen in the past year, we have signed so late. Casemiro came in our third match. I guess the third match we played was against Liverpool, the match we won in our home. And that was the day, we uncovered Casemiro. So yeah, we shouldn't be doing the signing so late in the transfer market. We should not be doing that, particularly in this summer transfer market. And I guess we will not be doing that. As Eric Ten Hag has seen, he has experienced the last summer window. So I guess this year he had taken some charges to himself as well, so that Manchester United should, can go out and buy some players as soon as possible, man. I really hope, Rohit, that your prediction come true. Believe me, man. I hope that from the core of my heart that this prediction comes true. But as we all know, it's really unlikely, man. It's hard to say me. It's hard me just to say it out loud. But I really don't think that we would be the champion of this year. I really don't think so, because see the players Arsenal is getting. See what City has got. And believe me or not, just wait for a couple of years. You will see, what should I say? And you will see how the Newcastle team changes overnight, man. It will change drastically over a couple of years. Believe me on that. The money they have got, the financial prowess they have got, they will land some, really good deals in the coming years. So keeping that in mind, we should be moving fast. We should be able to sign really, really good players as soon as possible, so we can fight off those clubs. Because believe me or not, reaching top 4 in the coming season will be even more harder than it was in the last season. Because let's not kid, Chelsea and Liverpool will not, play the way they did in the last season. They will not be as shit as last season, man. They will try their best to reach that top 4 position at the very least. If not, their target is winning the league, but they will try to achieve that top 4, to secure that top 4 position, so that they can play the Champions League next year. So keeping that in mind, it's already Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Newcastle, Liverpool, Manchester United ourselves. Those are the 6 teams right now who will fight nail and tooth to get that top 4 position, to secure that top 4 position. So yeah, it will be hard, man, to achieve the top 4 position in the coming year. Ricky saying hi, Devil. Hi, Ricky. Hi, man. Thank you for joining, man. Mauricio Pochettino has been sacked as Chelsea manager. Flag number will become the interest. Yeah, Ricky, you can, visit my community section, and we have made that joke, man. We had made that joke, pretty earlier in the season, I guess. Rajdeep is saying, Rajdeep is agreeing with me. Thank you, Rajdeep. Thank you. And Ricky, you should go and check that out, man. You really should check that out. Check out that post. And yeah, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining today. I hope that, it was a good session, I guess. And I really hope that we get that Onana news as soon as possible. Maybe in the coming week, as Fabrizio Romano has said, that we will get some news in the coming week. And I hope that we can make that Rasmus Højlund deal as soon as possible as well. If we have to loan out, Mason Greenwood to Atalanta to save some money regarding that Højlund deal, I think we should do that. I really think we should do that. I really don't think it's a very good idea to Mason Greenwood play in Manchester United in this season, as he have, contract with us till 2025. So it's pretty safe, even if, even after a 1 year loan deal, that wouldn't be the end of the world. So I really hope Manchester United does that. And if you are, hearing some dog barking, I'm really sorry for that. It's my dog. It's our street dog who are barking right now. So I'm really sorry for that if you're getting that sound, man. Rajdeep is saying that he wants to get me live once more. When, man? When should I get live once more? Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I see, the thing is that I will get live every day, doesn't matter which day it is, 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So yeah, where are you from? Please note down your clock that how the gaps are with Indian Standard Time, man. And the guys, and Ashley, and also I actually, Edward, I guess Edward was his name, I guess. So yeah, welcome to the community, man. Welcome to the community. Always feel free to speak your mind. And that's it, I guess, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. I have enjoyed it thoroughly. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow, guys, in the afternoon session at 4 p.m. I hope I will be able to come with some, really good news and exciting news. I really hope that. So without any further ado, I guess, I should bid goodbye to you guys. Rajdeep is saying to give me the news. Rajdeep, I would, believe me or not, please do not take me that I am being rude here. Not at all, brother. I'm just, putting a request to you guys. Those who are missing the, the first session of our live sessions, you can just go and watch the live, man. It's recorded. So you can watch it from the very beginning and get all the news that I have been giving. It would be very helpful to me. And you know what? Thank you to all of you guys, man. Rajdeep is saying, I'm not. See that, Rajdeep, just a second, Rajdeep, just a second. So Ashley is saying that does Maguire has a heart and a brain? I hope he does, and he uses those things and moves the fuck out of from our club, man. I really hope he has some brain left in him so that, he can process what's going on around him, as Southgate have already cleared with him that if he wants to get selected for the 2024 Euro team in England, he needs to be, starting the Premier League matches, which I am pretty sure is not going to happen if he stays in Manchester United. So yeah, for his own sake, for his own well-being, he should move the fuck out from Manchester United, and I really hope so he does that, man. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Good night, goodbye. See you in the next video. Kudos to you guys. Always kudos to you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. 4 p.m. guys, I will be live at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So please, if you have the time, if you want to join us, please join us. Do not shy away. Good night, guys, and goodbye. Thank you. Take care, man.